Well, today is the day after the first event in the E46. So I figured I'd do a quick little recap video on some of the things that happened and overall how the day went. First of all, and I'm probably going to say this again towards the end of the video, yesterday was spectacular. It's not so much about the track or the layout or anything other than the group of people that I was with. I got to hang out with Bill Stinger, Daron, Mike, my brother, Gabby, Chris Jackson, and David. I got some tandems with David Big Cheesy, so shout out to him. Thanks for the footage. But just from the very beginning of the day, we woke up at, me and my brother picked me up about 4:30, and we got on the road early because had a Christmas party at the house, so I couldn't stay the night before. But so he picked me up, we hopped on the road, and we picked up some coffee in Lake Placid at a place, Owl and Otter. So if you're ever in the area, Owl and Otter, good coffee. But we got to just meet an old timer that would just love cars. So that was a good omen, right? You're on your way to the event, you're almost there, and you meet somebody that is just over the top excited about anything with race cars or automobiles. Old timer used to run moonshine, so he was a blast to talk to. And then from there we went to the track. Get to the track, and just super laid back. Just really the perfect day to test the car. The weather was beautiful. Couldn't ask for anything, more than that. And the layout was super simple, so there's no stress. So we get there, unload the car, and do the driver's meeting, and pretty excited, right? Nervous and excited. I made a video, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to grip through because I haven't tested the brakes. It's boosterless. I did a lot of research on how the brakes, how to size the brakes and the pistons and the master cylinders to what I had, and driving around the neighborhood felt good. So I was a little nervous about that. So I want to just grip the course, see what the car felt like, because I haven't really driven it over 20 miles an hour, other than when it was on a dyno, but that was just not actually driving the car. So anyhow, I go around the course, and as soon as I start going around the track and getting on it, the car would cut off completely. It would completely shut off, and then I would have to basically restart it, and then I'd get a turn in, and then it would cut off again. And it did it 3 times. I did 2 laps, and it did every time it did it. The first lap, I was just gripping. The second lap, I tried to slide it just to see what would happen, and it just wouldn't. It would just shut off. So now I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I start looking around. I'm like, it's got to be something with the tune, because it just didn't seem. I just didn't think it was anything major. I just think it wouldn't start up and run fine all of a sudden. So anyhow, my first thing is I call Sam. Shout out to NTR Motorsports, because the unbelievable service. I can't thank Sam enough. But I had remembered everything except my laptop. So now it's 9:30 in the morning, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get any runs in. I don't know what's going on with the car. So I'm asking if anybody has a laptop. Thankfully, Chris Jackson. I talked to Sarah. Sarah said Jackson has a laptop, had a brand new laptop. So Jackson, you now have the ECU Master Black program on your computer, and you probably have access to my Gmail. so I don't think I signed out of that. But anyways, got his laptop, downloaded it, got Bill in the car, and we did a data log around the course. And then I had talked to Sam. Sam said get a data log and send it to me, and I'll take a look at it. So got a data log, email it to Sam, and it was just ended up being the oil pressure safety was set too high. So he just said it was set too tight, whatever that means. But so basically he had to change the safety setting on the oil pressure. And not that my oil pressure was low, I still added extra oil anyways. But he changed the setting on the oil pressure, and that was it. I mean, I did a lap, and I was it. We're done. We're ripping. So got that done, did some laps. Car felt a little weird. Not bad. I was able to slide it, but my brother was saying it just seemed really twitchy. It seemed like I was too gripped up or whatever. And now, mind you, I there was a lot of things I was focusing on, and I kind of just eyeballed the alignment with the tape measure in my garage. You know, I didn't really have the right tools to do that. So anyhow, another shout out to Bill. Bill is telling me, let's check your alignment. I was like, well, I don't know how to, do that because I don't have anything. He's like, I got toe plates. So we popped the toe plates on and ended up, I had like 1 inch on both sides of toe out. So we know toe out's not good, not what you really want. So anyhow, got the tape measure, put the car up on some ramps, and we were able to get about an 1/8 inch toe in on either side, and that was it, man. I was freaking ripping. I'm not that I was ripping, I was doing so great I was ripping, but the car was just way better. Now, prior to this, and I'm gonna put this clip in the video, the car was really snappy, like really quick transitioning before I adjusted the toe in the rear. And I did Chris Jackson, I chased him, and I spun behind him on the first turn, and then kind of caught up to him, whatever. But yeah, the car felt kind of weird. And then when I was behind him, because the car it would just transition really quick. He kind of, as I was transitioning, the first transition, he was like right there. He was too close, and then I hit him. So you're gonna see that little video. Took my back bumper off, and then after that's when we did the toe. And yeah, then after that, once the toe was set, I was just doing lap after lap, everything I could, and just having a blast. Like Daron was there. Jackson, of course, he was hitting everybody. Poor Sarah, but Sarah spun out in front of him, so it's whatever. It's kind of part of the game, but overall, the event was great. Like I said, not so much. Well, the venue was great, but the weather was good. The people were great, and it was just awesome. And Bill was with Mike, and he was doing lap after lap, so he was able to get his car dialed in and start to learn more. Just got to go. I want to thank everybody that let me tandem with them, or let me hop behind them, or tandem with me. Thank you for doing that. If you have any footage, please share it. I didn't really have the ability to take any footage. I was more focused on just driving. My brother took some footage, and I think I posted up almost everything, or made a Instagram post with all the footage. If you're in that footage and you want it, just let me know and I'll send it to you. But what a great day. Yesterday was, up at 4 o'clock, home around midnight, and it was worth all the hard work. It finally came together, so I'm going to start doing more events. Obviously, there are some things I need to do. I need to actually take the car, get it aligned. Another problem I had is that I got to get these. I have 8 wheels, and 4 are 5x120, 4 are 5x114, because I want to try to keep all the wheels the same. And these are like the Rotiform NUEs, and I think they're Boston wheels, or maybe not Boston or something. Whatever wheels they are, they're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. But if you know anybody that re-drills, I got to get them re-drilled. And the tire guys, oh my God, the tire guys, I don't know if it was a tire machine or a wheel lathe, because they just ground the hell out of my wheels, but whatever. It took them like almost 2 hours to do 2 tires. Well, at least get through all the tires, get to my 2 tires, but because you can tell they didn't know what to do, and I had to help them. Otherwise, I would have never got my tires done. So I don't know if anybody else had the same experience, but anyhow, overall, great day, and just great people, great weather. The car held together great. Only problem I had was the tune in the beginning, and the alignment, but we were able to overcome that, get those things dialed in, and the car ran great. Only thing I need to figure out is my brake bias, because every time I go to left foot brake, I don't have a brake bias valve. I just got a balance bar, because I have 2 master cylinders, one for the front, one for the rear. So I have to dial out some of the brake in the rear. Every time I left foot brake, the whole car would straighten out. So I need to reduce some of the braking in the rear, and alignment, balance bar, My clutch was doing this weird thing where it would stick, and when I would come out of the last turn, actually I wouldn't say it's stick, it's just the pedal would totally disappear, and I could just hit the clutch pedal and there's just nothing there. I would just rev match because I was already kind of rolling, so I just kind of rev match and put it in the second, then the clutch would be back. So I'm not sure what's going on with the throwout bearing or the pressure plate. Some people said it's something with the way the throwout bearing is getting stuck to the pressure plate, and it's not allowing it to reset. But so I got to figure that out. So figure out what's going on with the clutch, align the car, dial in the brake balance, front and rear brakes, and get the holes re-drilled on those wheels, so I don't have to rely on a tire changer. So I can have 8 to 10 wheels, because I mean I was only in second gear, and you know, roasted tire is pretty good when I'm on throttle. And this is the whole totally different car. I will tell you, I had wide swap on my E30. And with wide swap, when you get an angle, you have like this weird this spot where the steering wheel is like where I guess where it binds, where it's just kind of it gets hard and it gets easy, and there's like this weird breaking point. I got SLR in here. Huge fan now. I like this a lot better. Absolutely love it. It just feels natural. It's got good feedback. It's got good return. I mean, and I have like the old kit, you know, like this I bought this kit like 6 years ago, and it's the first time driving on it. But shout out to Sean Love. I mean, you know, great guy and makes good products. So I definitely suggest, you know, SLR for sure. I've had both, and so far I'm really loving the SLR. Some other things, I'd like to change the rear fender flares or do something different as far as the body is concerned. But all in all, great day. Started off amazing, meeting that old timer, and then just ended at the Cowpokes watering hole with 10 buddies just eating steak together and sharing old war stories, I guess you could say. So I definitely want to shout out to Bill and all those that tandem with me, and Mike and Daron and my brother and Gabby coming out. I got to take Gabby for a ride, so that was cool. And thanks to everybody that I tandemed with. Thanks Chris Jackson for having that event. I mean, that was a perfect event for me to do a shakedown in the car. So you're gonna look forward to seeing me at many more events. So yeah, so that's it. It was a great day, and I am super excited for 2026.